Hi, Susan.
Hello, Jonathan. How are you?
I am terrific, thanks very much.
Good, good.
So you're still in Mexico then?
I am in Mexico. We just finished up the Platinum Mastermind, and we're in the middle of the Stock Investing Summit. It's day 2. We have one more day of that, and then everybody goes home. So we had a great event here. We missed having you here with us. But
I had a great time at the Platinum and the Kit, and I would have loved to have been in Mexico as well, but there you go.
Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to go to all of them, right? I think you know why I'm calling. I'm calling today. This is a Mob Inspiration call. We're recording the call, as you can tell. And I'm calling to congratulate you on a big sale that you had at the HBS event. I believe it was in London a couple days, or about a week ago.
It was in London last weekend, yeah.
I'm not going to ask you any questions. I'm going to, first of all, we do these calls to congratulate people, but then we also like to ask you what you're doing with your business and see what kind of inspiring words you have to offer the audience. So I'm just going to let you tell us about the sale and tell us about what's going on with your business. And I want to say that I love your Limitless book in the background. That's awesome.
I thought I'd just do a bit of product placement there.
Love it, love it, love it. That's great. All right, so tell me what's going on.
It's one of those tricks that I've learned from Mash and Chris and Susan Beasley about marketing. A bit of appropriate product placement.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm absolutely thrilled, obviously, because I just received a $10,000 commission at the weekend from a platinum sale, and for me that was my first big sale. So to go from more modest amounts suddenly to $10,000 is absolutely awesome. In fact, that is the best payday I've ever had.
Wow.
That is a bigger payday than I got for my best month's salary after 30 years in accounting.
That's awesome.
So for me, that was really special. And the extraordinary thing was that when I was at the HBS at the very end, Chris Rowell, who was doing the presentation and the training for those 3 days, he invited me up and congratulated me in front of the crowd. And when I was walking to the back of the room, a lot of the new people who were really thrilled about joining congratulated me and told me how well I'd done. And the funny thing was that my reaction was to feel guilty because I'd done so little work. And I probably, in reality, I probably spent about an hour actually helping to get my friend to the HBS. So I earned, in fact, about $10,000 for 1 hour's work. Where else would you get that? I've certainly never experienced anything like that. I mean, having been an accountant for 30 years and seen loads and loads of businesses.
Yeah.
So that was something quite special. And the magic here was that although I did actually attend 2 of the days at the HBS, so maybe we would add another 14 hours onto that 1 hour, but I was at the back of the room just enjoying myself and listening. And Chris Rowell and the team did all the work for me.
Wonderful.
So the lesson I learned from this, well, I learned several lessons. One of them was let the system do the work, get out of the way. So plug someone into that system, then get out of the way. Let the team do the work, let the system do the work.
Right.
And that worked absolutely fantastically. The other thing also I learned from this, which is a huge lesson, don't make assumptions about who might be interested in this business. This lady who's a friend of mine, and interesting enough, she is exactly my custom avatar. She is a retired accountant, like me. She's about my age, and so she's like me, and I understand her pains and her position. She understands mine. But I assumed this lady, for whatever reason, wouldn't be interested. And big mistake. But luckily, I didn't dismiss her. And it was the simplest thing in the world, as I was told to by Matt and the team, and also Chris and Susan Beasley. When the Limitless book came out last spring, I put a simple statement out on my normal Facebook page saying, free book available, and gave it the link. And a very modest number of people clicked on that link. This friend of mine was one of them. She read the book. She was then tagged me. After a few months, she went to a freedom event in London without my intervention, incidentally. Add that to a workshop She then bought an HBS ticket, which I wasn't aware of until she told me she had done that. She then took about 6 months before she went to the event, so every once in a while I followed up and said, are you going to go? And she most of the time said, well, I'm a bit busy now, I'm travelling, or got something else on. Then finally, I knew there was an HBS coming up last weekend, so I contacted her on Facebook Messenger, said, oh, by the way, you bought that ticket some months ago, there's an event coming up this weekend, so why don't you go? And you're free. And she went, she was a bit reluctant about the whole thing, but she became a platinum at the end.
Wow.
And as an accountant, I've in fact been involved for network marketing for some years. And one thing she realised when she learned about the high-ticket affiliate model, where you could earn as much as $10,000 in a day, as I did in the weekend, for years, she'd been struggling to earn commissions of $35 or so at a time. And she could see that if you could earn $10,000 in a weekend, how many multiples of $35, how many people do you have to talk to get multiples of $35 to make $10,000?
Right.
And she saw it immediately. It was perhaps her analytical accounting brain, but she got it immediately. And one of the big lessons I learned from this weekend was not to make assumptions about who might be interested in this business. Because with this particular friend that signed up to become a platinum affiliate, when I first sent out my Facebook message offering the free Limitless book, she was one of the last people I expected to take an interest. First, wrong assumption. Secondly, when she went to the I Am Freedom workshop in London, I didn't expect her to go to the home business subject. I was wrong again. And then when I thought she was a reluctant participant at the home business, the 3-day home business summit, again I thought she was just going there almost to fill in time because she happened to have a free weekend. Big mistake. She became a platinum affiliate, saw the business and the opportunity immediately. Now she's a platinum affiliate, and that earned me $10,000. So I made 3 wrong assumptions, and if I'd blocked the system and got in the way, I would have lost a $10,000 commission and a great affiliate. So that's a big lesson for everybody. Don't make assumptions about who might be interested. You just never know.
That's great. Now would probably be the time that my attorney would remind me to point out that your results are not typical. 1 hour's work for a $10,000 commission. You are right in that you can get out of the way and let the system work and feed the funnel and put your people into the system, and basically this is a business about driving traffic, but it's also a business about relationships. And you've built relationships with people, and that's how some of these sales are happening. But they also happen as those through the system. And while this particular sale only you didn't have to put a whole lot of effort into it, you're doing the work and you're laying the groundwork and you're reaping the benefits at this point. So while I do say your results are not typical, so we always put that disclaimer in. And this is an easy thing to do, but it's not simple, or maybe it's simple but not easy. I can't remember how we say it, but the whole point is you're laying the groundwork, and nothing is guaranteed, but you're building relationships, you're putting yourself out there, you're talking to your people, and that's when the sales start to happen. So good job for you, and that's awesome.
Without a doubt, one of the reasons why this friend of mine signed up is she saw the opportunity, but
exactly.
didn't know that much about home. But she signed up. She knew, liked, and trusted me.
Exactly, perfect. And basically, what you've shown us, while your results are not typical, they're a very good example of what is possible. And and that happens. It happens all the time. So congratulations again. Thank you for taking my call. It's great to talk to you, and hopefully I'll see you at another event soon.
I hope so, Susan. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Jonathan. Talk to you soon.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Okay, I can cut it off there. So, all right.